Sure. Each and every one of us truly do live in our own world. We are creators of worlds. Therefore, there are billions of Gaias because there are billions of creators upon her. And it doesn't matter if those creators are deep in the third realm and preoccupied with a whole bunch of programs that are keeping their consciousness busy, or if they're taking a deep journey of ascension as we are to be more conscious with their creations. There are billions of beautiful worlds. And then there are shared agreements, meaning that we live in our own world, and we also, through shared agreement, have access to the collective shared realities, which means we can see into a holographic version of construct that others are co-creating, and that we're not necessarily solely creating. So there's our world, and then there's the shared world. And I want to bring this into the field because, Tiatana, these next few months, the energies and the frequencies that are coming through are so crystalline, so beautifully allowing greater sovereignty and more precision throughout our gridwork journey, because what we want to drop into more is our world, meaning there is only one world and it's yours. Then the secondary is the shared one. Right now there is technology in place, bridge architecture, fourth dimensional technology in place that allows you to see into other people's shared world constructs that you're actually not weaving. What that means is you're able to perceive other realities and really feel that shared reality over there in that part of the world. I don't feel like I'm co-creating at all to that construct. Does this make sense? So you could look into wars happening and other pieces. Who can sense this as you feel into it? It's like, I'm not actually, that's not what I'm weaving. I'm not a part of the collective conscious weaving of that. And the reason why right now we can access more shared reality constructs where we're very clear on the fact that that's not within me is because of the big transition that Gaia is taking into her fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh form with us. And there'll come a time in future timelines where the architecture, the literal network architecture that's interconnecting us with more shared reality constructs will literally complete its mission. And we won't see that stuff. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen in a parallel alternate version of the infinite time grid. It just means that whatever co-creation we had agreed to comes to a completion, we anchor into the next platform. And the next platform will be more refined every single year. And this has already been happening over the last few years. Have a look at just how different your vantage point of the world is. How many more people are quantum aware and multidimensionality aware and all of these things. It's because this has been happening all along. There's been this being able to see different realities and feel like that feels like I'm wearing somebody else's underwear. And more of this can happen. And so I'm bringing this into the field because for us as beautiful weavers of grids, as creators, we get to sit in the primary piece of, my world, my creation is mine. I am weaving my own world. I have a temple I live in, and I'm weaving all of this beauty all over the world, every person I touch. And I am still currently interconnected to some shared reality networks that I'm not a part of constructing. However, because we are mission souls, on one thread, we lovingly agreed to still have keys to certain shared realities for the purpose of being able to share our light into them, share light codes in them as a grid worker. And so this is what I mean by you be like, I don't resonate with that at all. How am I still seeing aspects of reality like that? And this is the piece of because There is an agreement for you to share light into it, and to witness it with more love, to witness it with more neutrality, as you release your judgment, as we release that next layer of judgment, come into neutrality, and at the same time, as we're doing this, we continue weaving our own world with precision. So we can look at something and feel to ourselves, this doesn't feel in resonance. I'm not co-creating with. I acknowledge it is a time point in the infinite now, and it exists. It's a creation. All creations get to exist at some point. I'm just seeing, like, if you see it as one big giant field and it's one flower, and there's another flower, all alternate flowers, acknowledge the flower. It exists. And then, in your own world, weave and grow the flowers you wish to grow. Does this resonate? This is some of the most beautiful grid work that we can do, because we can perceive it. If we feel inspired to do something about it, we weave what we wish in our world. We share messages in our realities. We invite people into our world to receive those flowers, those codes. They can then plant them into their worlds, and expansion happens. And there will still be shared reality access points for a period of time, which will feel 3D, 4D, lower realm, middle realm, because we said, I will still be a bridge for others to come. I am an invitation for ascension. At the highest level, every mission soul is a living invitation for ascension to others, and inviting you to more love, inviting you. Every higher grid worker is doing this. Please give me a love heart if this resonates. We have our own world, and then there's shared ones, some that we're co-creating very consciously and or energetically, and others that we simply have access to for a myriad of different reasons, and often it's for service and for our own ascension, so we can harmonize our own judgment, so we can come into neutrality and witness something in the pure neutral zone, and then just weave newness, not from a rejection, from a possibility, from a creation space. And so right now I invite you to truly feel, to close your eyes, to open your beautiful hearts, to open your whole crystalline diamond, rainbow, golden, celestial, solar, your full network, like a flower opening, and each petal represents a realm, spinning and interweaving with each other, petals that merge realms. And now through your heart field, open a field where your inner eyes open even more, opening your higher channel, opening every cell of your being, your higher cell network, your higher mind, your celestial brain, shine your inner sun, and feel the frequencies of the next wave of beautiful stabilization and expansion for humanity. That we can call the 1111 portal, all the way through November, December, stabilizing in January. I'd love to invite you to feel the frequencies, because they're beautiful. They dance. Celestial light, rainbow light, diamond light, crystalline light, golden light, they're inviting more stabilization into our own grid creation, asking us to remember that we have individual worlds, and we can create anything that feels joyful and beautiful to us, to stay in this flow, to lovingly assess what we have already created, and to fine-tune, upgrade, shift, create something new in complete neutrality, in joy. This next season has a refinement to it and welcomes us to deeper sovereign hutu I tiatana hata ishumukutu tiatana presence, meaning that we're invited into real attunement. Hatiotona hatai. You'll be able to see more certain patterns, certain things that maybe you wanted before that, they're actually no longer desired in a true joyful way, because they were creations that were co-created with old patterns, imprints from family, society. And so this is a season of slowing it down in assessing the codes, assessing the frequencies, feeling the river, so to speak, of creation flowing through us, and lovingly curating our worlds like a symphony. Hatukuno hutu tiatana hatai. And the first place we invite you to start is weaving beautiful codes hiatana hatanaksiai with your family of light that shall anchor you into even more sovereign creation, to anchor you into this place of, I have my own world. And my world is my world, and their world is their world, and their world is their world. Everyone gets to have their own world. Everyone is creator. The most important world is mine. I weave in mine. And as I embody the weaving, I anchor more possibility into the collective grids. And as you weave these codes with your family that are setting your timelines for even more embodiment of, I create my own world. Some people will be able to see it, some people won't. I know that I see it because I create it. I am its custodian. I create new pathways. I have the beautiful courage to walk them. And receiving now as a blessing the frequencies of this next wave, the beautiful frequencies. Feel them, attune to this frequency shower that's allowing you to meet with greater precision the true wave of energy, fully anchoring, stabilizing, expanding every single beautiful soul, offering this greater precision of creation. For some on the planet, they will feel uncomfortable in certain creations. We are invited to be so present and let go of judgment that when we can perceive an aspect of infrastructure, gridwork infrastructure within us, within the realities that we weave with others, if we can perceive something that no longer feels in resonance because we're more sensitive, we're more aware, then we simply weave codes. We grid. We sit in the field. We may light candles, play instruments, sing our light language, do whatever it is, go into sacred grid ceremony. And we weave, calling in our family of light. And so I invite you now to feel into one place where you are currently creating something new, meaning you are stepping into new realities, which means that the old architecture that has been creating worlds is shifting. And now whatever that area is, it could be your well-being, it could be sharing your message more in the world, it could be a larger group of souls that come into your temple. Whatever it is that the reality is that you're feeling most resonant with, feel. You can do this many times, as we're going to choose one. And within the current grid architecture, that you are formed of right now. We now connect to the grid architecture of that we are shifting into, and we weave together. The light from that architecture we're stepping into is now coming into our field. Soul family and you are weaving, coding your inner grid work with technologies and codes and light infusions, full transformation, recalibration to sync you and your full grid network at the macro level. Feel the light coming in through your heart. This is a grid recalibration, upgrade of your field, syncing it to the next field that is the highest next resonant creation in full co-creation with soul light. Soul family light, Gaia source. If you wish to receive more precisely, open your third eye even more, activating Hatiyatana Hatai, an expanded field to feel Hatiyatana Hatai, to the upgrades that are taking place, to perceive them even more. The light happening within the specific grids. Hatikono Hotuma Akshyakana Hatai. Nikisha Ma'akana Hatai. This little upgrade is recommended a few times per week, Hatiyatana, to just drop in, connect to Hyashanatani Hatai, that creation, the vision, the creation that truly feels so beautiful in your heart, and upload codes from those points. Hyakana Hatai, regrid your field. It's like the sun from those realities shining in on you and bringing newness, birthing new codes within you. Hakutu tiatana hatanaksiai shimukono nukono. Hiu. Nikashi makana hatai. Foof. You can also listen to this little initiation a few times a week if you wish, and it will take you through this process until Hikana Hatai, you feel really comfortable taking yourself through this process. While you're having a shower, while you're on a walk, Hikana Hatai, a full hut light calibration. Inner grid work, Hutukiatana Hatai, feel this inner grid work, Hiatana Hatai, as you weave. It is almost complete. Hikono, nimashanakani hatanaksiai shimotonai. Nikono, sistu ita. Nikashimukono. So, blessing, stabilizing, weaving this with stabilization codes, anchoring codes, Hietuna Hatai, connecting to Gaia's beautiful higher elementals, and anchoring this new infrastructure, this new you, right now, into your world. Sikana. Take a breath in, breathe out. And when you're ready, open your beautiful eyes. He and Itya. Give me a love heart if you could feel the grid within you shifting, that you were doing this beautiful grid work within yourself. Give me a love heart if you could feel the yay, awesome. I'm sharing this because we can either consciously do grid work and that's like a 5-7 minute little attunement. Imagine if you had it in your field as a normal practice, just like most of us, I imagine, shower often and brush our teeth often. This gets to be a true calibration of the ever constant shifting of us, and much more conscious gridding and weaving within our own field to truly do such deep subconscious recoding that we don't need the mind to engage whatsoever. So much happens in the field, and it's us, working with us and our soul family. Why I feel this is such a beautiful addition to our grid work and to do this attunement very consciously, especially through portals, is because Hatikuno Hutui, who here has ever noticed that some portals will just take you on such a fast moving river that you can't jump off? It's like, and that's all beautiful and great. Yet there's something to be said about being the weaver on the river, not needing the energies to weave it for us. This is the more advanced grid work within the transformation journey. We also get a lot more data this way through our channel when we drop in. Sometimes you may find you want to drop in daily when you feel the currents moving fast, and you tap into creation with your soul family and you do your own calibration with the energetic portal. So the energetic portal doesn't have to do it all for us. We are weaving with the energetic portal. And oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful time for it. The last few months were huge upgrades, shifts in architecture, so much restructuring within the network of this planet and the collective on her. And now this is the new timelines, the new grids where we get to go, what do we want to plant in this field? And it's kind of funny because on one hand, the last few months could have felt for many like, whoa, I'm holding on to my boat and going down a really fast river. And it could have felt like, whoa, that's a big one. And as much as it is, I actually feel like it's the field of conscious creation calls us into more presence, which the fast flowing river doesn't. When you're on a fast flowing river on a boat, it doesn't matter if you're sleeping, if you're paying attention or not, you are going down that river and the changes are happening, with or without you. When it comes to conscious creation, presence is required. And so the river's not taking you anymore. This next initiation is asking you to weave the flow. And does this resonate? And to me, it's like, it's a different octave. It's a different way. And it does mean those that are not consciously coming into the field and those that are not going to put the energy into being a conscious creator over these next few months, they may very well find some wonkiness in their realities. It's different to the last current. The last current just took people, and yes, it felt like a lot, and that didn't resonate was coming up, and it was kind of like a storm for some people. I feel like this next wave, Hatikuno Hututia Dana Hatanaxiai, that the more of us bring this consciousness to it, we will support millions of people all over the world with this frequency, for them to also be able to stabilize. There's something that we do with this grid work that, yes, co-creates within our own realities the most beautiful worlds, yet, oh my gosh, the service to the whole collective as more and more conscious creators anchor on this planet, it's just that you cannot measure it. And it's because truthfully, we haven't been programmed and or initiated into conscious creation from the heart field. Many of us receive codes of conscious creation from the mind field. And there's a lot of this, goals and focus and willpower and dream boards and, and this is wonderful. This is absolutely part of it. Yet creating from the heart field, which is the process we just did then, in co-creation with our soul family, doing light, like spending the sovereign, like the beautiful presence to weave within us, really embody. We create our world. We are the sun of our world. Nobody else can be the sun of our world. They can't. When we anchor into that, there's something that happens, and I'm really excited for when we all take this on in the New Earth Mission Collective over these months. What will be stabilizing for Gaia, for all humanity, and for ourselves. Please let me know with a love heart if this resonates, and if you're all on board that yes, you are going to do this conscious coding, even if it means you've got to put it in your schedule because it's not embodied yet. or set an alarm to go off on your phone on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, that reminds you. Conscious grid work. Even if you want to come back to this little initiation I took you through